O să mă duc la toaletă la un moment dat. E pentru că n-am fumat astăzi, prieteni, și îmi vin toate flegmele înapoi, not gonna lie. Hai să băgăm interviu cu Capitalistul Robert Kiyosaki la George Buhnici. Măi, ador.
Și bine v-am regăsit.
A fost absolut superb, sincer acum. Stați să-l dau de la început. Nu vreau să spoil anything pentru cine nu l-a văzut.
Mr. Kiyosaki, welcome to Romania.
Și cât rulează, mă duc până la toaletă.
And it's an honor to meet you because not many people know what you do for a living. Most of the time you're a businessman, but you're also writing books and talking to people about business development, personal development. I'm not so sure. You get them intertwined.
Correct.
So how is it? How do you feel Romania? How has been your time here for the past 2 days, I understand?
Well, I came to Romania because my favorite relative is Romanian, and she was from Romania, and then she went to Paris during World War II and became the prima ballerina of Paris.
Okay.
And then after the war, she moved to America and she married my uncle. So she's Romanian, but she married a Japanese uncle.
Okay.
And I went to school in New York in 1965. And her name is, I call her Aunt Lydia. And
what's her name?
Lydia.
Lydia, of course.
Yeah, Bizanti. And she was my role model for women. She's beautiful, vivacious, artistic, businesswoman. And during World War II, she fought for the French resistance because she didn't like the Russians.
She's a hero.
Oh yeah, she was.
An artist and a hero?
Yeah, so during one night she was...
Mă rog, a dansat bunica sa cu glezna ruptă. Așa.
Well, I'm a military officer. Military school teaches to work for a mission. What's your mission in life? And making money is really easy. I don't understand what the big deal is. So I retired a long time ago. I had more than enough
what
money.
was the age?
Așa e, lol, țeapă. Țeapă la toți oamenii care sunt constrânși de sistem să trăiască în sărăcie. Sincer acum, sunteți doar proști.
Did you retire that? Again, for the people 47.
My wife was 37.
I'm planning on 45.
Mie, da.
You're fighting jet lag the right way. You're working.
I'm not fighting jet lag. I don't know what your obsession with jet lag is.
I don't know how you can travel so much. You're
I don't give a shit. That's why.
Okay.
My man is drunk. Sir, this is an actual interview.
I don't think about petty things. You know what I mean?
What do you
People
think
about petty things.
What do you think about now?
Just leave me alone. I mean, I just think about the economy, business.
Just leave me alone. L-a întrebat cum se descurcă cu jet lag-ul.
World affairs. I want to. My job is to make complex financial systems simple enough so the average person can understand it. That is extremely difficult because most people are brainwashed when it comes to money. Go to school, get a job, work hard, pay your taxes, save money, get out of debt, buy a house.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong, trebuie să zic. It's not based. Ajungem și acolo. It's not based. Efectiv a reușit omul meu să identifice problema asta în lumea în care trăim and yet not be based at all.
Everybody who follows that program is been brainwashed.
Okay.
Măta când i arăți o memă.
Okay. Tell that to the Romanians that come from a former communist country. We are 30 years into transition.
Americans believe the same things, not just Romanians, worldwide. It's because of the system that controls the world economy. And guys like you can't even see it. You're thinking about money. I don't even care about money. I make a lot of money because I understand the system. I would never go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, get out of debt, buy a house, and invest in the stock market. I do everything exactly opposite.
What do you do? What should a Romanian that he's been fighting for communism to survive, and now he's into transition and doesn't understand this about capital?
Well, everything is the opposite of what they're teaching you in school. I wouldn't go to school.
So atunci invest in the stock market, get a job, get an education and go to school.
I would study money. I
Yes,
understand.
because they don't teach money in schools.
Correct. Understand that money is debt. And until you get out of debt, they're telling you to get out of money. In 1971, if you read my books, because I don't think you have.
I read.
In 1971, the U.S. dollar became debt. The U.S. dollar is the reserve currency of the world.
Mi-aș cumpăra cărțile.
I don't know if you know what that means.
I do.
What does it mean?
It's very dangerous for everyone.
No, it doesn't.
And it's not covered in anything. It's the only value it has is trust.
I don't really want to do this interview anymore.
Măi, deci straight up la disuit, like in his goddamn
Covered
face.
in anything. It's the only value it has is trust.
I don't really want to do this interview anymore. If you want to find out what I know or tell me what you know, then don't interview me. Just
Okay.
you do your own stupid show. I'm trying to tell you something here, and you want to tell me how smart you are. That's very egotistical.
I'm here because I'm stupid. Let's get
Well,
that
then
straight.
let me explain something then, damn it.
Let's do it.
I'm trying to explain to you, when they tell you get out of debt, that's stupid
Bro, what the fuck? The balls on the man.
because the money is debt. And the only way money gets out of debt is via taxes. So all the people who work for money, if you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, what's lesson number 1?
Man, my man quizzing him on his book. Man, the balls on this motherfucker. Mi-ai citit cartea? Da. Ce zice în primul capitol?
Rich people don't work for money.
Correct. Money is debt. I use debt as money. And everybody
Steve Jobs is dead.
thinks getting in debt is bad. Well, who told you that? I think the stock market is for losers. Why would you put money in the stock market when it's manipulated? That's what I think about.
Okay, just to clear out the whole based or not based or cringe thing, I don't think it's based. Pornești la o identificare a unei probleme in a based way, and then you veer that into I'm just gonna fucking take advantage of this crooked ass system ca eu să trăiesc viața mea bine with no fucking regard to anything, fucking anyone else. Asta e în capul meu. Dar hai să vedem. Analizăm împreună, prieteni, că oameni suntem.
So I'm always watching the manipulation going on behind the scenes. That's what my brain is focusing on all the time. And I don't pay taxes. The question is, how is it I don't pay taxes? And I can tell you.
Oh, man.
That's an important question, because most people cheat on their taxes because they hate taxes so much. You think Donald Trump pays taxes? No.
Nobody has seen his tax return.
Asta, nota bene, prieteni, că a fost înainte de a fi făcute publice tax return-urile lui Donald Trump anul trecut. Which I find really funny.
Taxes? No.
Păi și dacă nimeni n-ar plăti taxe, ce am face? Că nu înțeleg. Păi nu înțelegi că nu te duce capul. Deci ce te f***e pe tine ce facem când plătim sau nu plătim taxe? Efectiv, ce te freacă grija lui Dabija. The point is to be rich. Taxarea e furt, da? Mamă, ce-mi place. N-am mai auzit de mult acest take. Taxation is theft. Okay, bro.
Nobody has seen his tax returns.
Yeah, I know him. He's my friend. We don't pay taxes. How is it we do that? That's an intelligent question. The reason you can't ask me this question because you don't know how I do it.
Okay.
I'm constantly thinking about how do I make money? How do I serve more people? How do I create new businesses, make more money, and pay less taxes and serve?
How do you serve more people, dude? By teaching them how to exploit the system în detrimentul altor oameni who don't know how to?
More people.
Okay, so you said you're a friend of Donald Trump. And do you agree with his economical policies? Because now
I don't want to talk about Donald Trump. You can go talk about whatever you want to talk about. I want to talk about what I know about.
Well,
buy my book. That's all I care about. Jesus. I want to talk about Donald Trump, man. Coaie, cucked on your own show. Sincer acum. Sincer, cucked on your own goddamn show. Trebuia oprit interviul ăsta în acest moment. Du-te, dracu, sincer acum. You wanna play ball or not, man? Mă simt de parcă fac tema la mate cu maică mea între a doua. Sincer acum. Sincer, deci eu dacă eram acolo, plângeam. Okay, maybe not.
It's supposed to be an interview.
I don't want to talk about Donald Trump.
Okay, what would you like to talk about?
Bine, coaie, zi tu atunci. Hai, te las, eu plec. Tu
I
vorbești.
just told you, money and debt.
Money and debt.
Money,
Okay.
debt, and taxes, because that's what money is.
Gata.
Okay.
And the person who's been told to go to school, get a job, and work hard, you're going to pay taxes. Why? Because you work for money. So the question, well, how does a person not work for money and pay no taxes?
So I was trying to give a little context to my viewers. Romanians don't understand so much about capitalism.
Corect.
And from what I'm reading and
Chiar îmi pare rău pentru Buhnici aici, sincer. Îmi pare rău because I'm empathetic. Dar literally, fuck this guy, omul meu Kiyosaki, pentru faza asta. Literally, fuck him. Îmi pare
viewers,
rău.
Romanians don't understand so much about capitalism. And from what I'm reading and what I'm learning, most of Americans also, they shift from understanding capitalism as freedom to thinking of it as in a bad way.
Sper că i-a băgat taximetristul mai muțălul ăsta. Mor.
What should the people understand about this way of living? Because we cannot all be entrepreneurs. Some people need to get some jobs. Or should we all try and look at how we can change our lives in the way you show it in your books and your keynotes?
It's up to the person. It's up to the person. It's a free choice. You want to be an employee, you choose to be an employee. You want to be an entrepreneur, you choose to be an entrepreneur, but you've got to study. They're two different people. What you have to study is different. Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, they're different people. An entrepreneur is extremely different than an employee, but it's a different study. The trouble is our school system trains us to be employees.
No, I don't get it. Ragdish! Bine ai venit, Creator MC13. Welcome. Thank you so much. God damn. Deci ce zice, măi? Oh. This bitter old man.
Entrepreneur is extremely different than an employee, but it's a different study. The trouble is our school system trains us to be employees. Go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, pay your taxes, get out of debt, and invest in the stock market. That makes you poor.
You've had the chance to be taught early. You've been challenged early. Most people don't get that chance. Where should people start?
Question the saying I just gave you. Go to school. What do you learn about money?
Nothing.
The fact that you just told me that you need to go to get a job to have money.
I didn't say
Măi, ce cact e, măi.
that. You said that.
I said that. This is what we go to
Stați.
get a job to have money.
I didn't say that. You said that.
I said that. This is what we've been told.
Kiyosaki e tapelea și Buhnici e regele outfiturilor. Mai nebunesc.
Go to school, get a job. Question that.
Okay. So if I'm starting to question that, if a young person is looking at us and they say, okay, I'm ready to challenge that, what do I tell to my father? Okay, I'm not going to school anymore.
I didn't say that. You said that.
I said that, of course.
I just said question it. What's wrong with getting a job?
I went through a job to understand how the system works, but I'm not sure if it works to anyone. What's your opinion on that?
What is lesson number one in Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
Rich people don't work for money.
And so in your school system, so you get a job, what are you doing?
You become a slave.
You work for money.
Exactly.
And what's wrong with working for money?
That it makes you...
Măi, când te scoate profa aia cea mai toxică la tablă, efectiv profa aia de se uita în sufletul tău și te căcai pe tine, m***a mea. Holy fucking shit. Întreabă-l în p***a mea, vorbește că e un om, nu e un câine. Că, wow, ce mă enervează.
You become a slave.
You pay taxes.
And you pay taxes, of course.
And then they tell you to save money. Why would you save money when they're printing money?
Free bun.
Everybody's printing money now.
Why would you save money when they're printing money?
I know you don't save money. You're building businesses.
Why would you save money when they're printing money?
Just print your own money.
Because you didn't, I don't know.
Because that's what you've been told to do.
Of course.
So question that. You see, if you cannot think, I cannot help you.
Coaie, investește în mobiliare, tu n-auzi ce zice. Ești chiar așa prost. Măi, s-a panicat, măi, Buhnici. Dar tu dai seama, cine dracu se așteaptă la chestia asta? Te bucuri și tu în mea. Ai un invitat. Na, care ție-ți place, că ăsta e Buhnici la urma urmei.
Why would I save money when they print money? That's what happened in 1971 when President Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. They can print as much as they like.
Andrei Costache, te pup. Nu mai sunt bine.
Then they tell you, so that you go to school, you get a job, you become an employee. You pay taxes because you're working for money. Then they tell you to save money. Do you know why they tell you to save money?
Ca să îi dai la bănci.
I don't know.
Baca!
Because the system of banking, it's nothing to do with communism or capitalism. It's the banks run the world. The rich run the world. They don't
Which is
care if
true.
you're communist or capitalist. So when you save, so let's say you save $1 US,
Look at me. I am Buhnici now.
so €1, 1 yen, the banking system can lend out 10. So the entire system is called the fractional reserve system. The fractional reserve system is also printing money. And then they tell you to save money. So they want you to save money so they can lend out your money 10 times. So your dollar became worthless 10 times over. And then
in time.
they used to pay you 10% interest on your money. Now it's at best 1%.
Măi, that's amazing. Did that really happen? Was that like an actual thing in the world?
So that's why you don't save money, is because your money is becoming worth less and less and less and less and less.
Nu știu, eu n-am auzit de dobândă 10% la nimic, ever.
The banks are getting richer and richer and richer. Then they tax you on that interest they pay you. That 1% interest, if they pay you that much. Japan is 0. And the Japanese are so stupid, they still save money.
We
How
also
stupid-
have 0.
Yeah, and they still save money. How stupid is that? So that's what I would question. So how come that happens? Now, if I borrow money, guess what? Do I pay taxes on debt?
I guess no.
Why is that?
I know
So
you.
this is what I'm saying. Okay, question everything.
Okay.
Money is debt.
Kaisaki.
Steve Jobs is
Debt.
Walt Disney is dead. I'm dead.
How do you store value then? Because we all work and we have, let's say, a lifespan
Hai că a venit și Buhnici cu take-ul
of
lui.
when we are productive. And then comes retirement. And you retired early.
Because I don't follow the go to school, get a job, work hard, save. See, that's hypnosis. They hypnotize people into being employees who will work hard, pay taxes, save money, get out of debt, and invest in the stock market.
Asta se întâmplă, prieteni, când ai big brain but small dick energy. Nickname B, 4 luni, let's go. Mulțumesc, măi, băiatule. Să-ți dea Dumnezeu sănătate.
Until you question those sayings, those words, you'll be a poor person. So when they lend out them, why is debt tax free?
I don't know.
Because that's how money is created. And so the banks love it. They love people who borrow lots of money. So how do I get rich? I borrow money and I buy assets with it. The poor person borrows money and buys liabilities like purses, cars, houses, and they get poorer and poorer and poorer.
Right.
But I use debt. I borrowed 300 million after the crash dollars. In 2000, by 2010, I had borrowed $300 million to buy real estate.
Da, perfect. Ar trebui să facem cu toții așa. Ar trebui toată populația Pământului să facă așa. Să fim cu toții deștepți în loc de proști. Efectiv, this is what we have to do, guys. Și eu ce am zis?
That made me rich. And the interest rates kept coming down, so that my cost of money kept coming down. And so everybody else is saying, oh, you should get out of debt. You know why? Because they don't question the hypnosis they're under. You've been hypnotized to work.
Dom'le, deci te hipnotizează pe de-o parte să-ți iei credit, dar te hipnotizează și pe aia altă să-ți plătești creditul, ai înțeles? Că e rușine, dom'le, să stai cu datorii la bancă. Oh, man.
Work hard for money to save it. The fractional reserve system prints it. And then you pay taxes after taxes. So I have all this debt and I get rich. So the question is, how do you learn to use debt to get rich? Because they tell you not to get out of debt. So all I'm saying to you is, if a person does not question what they've been taught, they will always be poor. They've been hypnotized into being poor. Then you put.
Dar what do you mean poor? Eu asta nu înțeleg. What do you mean poor? Adică you mean like 100K a year? What are we talking about? You mean like 50K a year? Barely scraping by? What do you mean? How do you mean? Vom afla, probabil.
Put it in the stock market.
Poor adică prost.
In pensions, right? So let's say I put $100 in a pension plan. When do I get that money back?
When it's too late.
Most Romanians don't even dream of getting to pension now.
I understand that. But it's not just Romanians. Please hear, it's worldwide. This is why I think, this is why I work, this is why I teach.
Meu Buhnici vrea să pară deștept cu orice preț. He'll say anything.
You have to question what they're teaching you. When do I get my money back? And the average person has been hypnotized. Go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, and invest in a pension. And you never get your money back. The whole thing was designed to keep you poor. So that's why I argue with you until a person questions what's already been put in their head. And that's what my poor dad put in my head. Go to school, get a job, work hard. And that's America. Same as...
Oh my God, it's not wrong. Deci the whole system is rigged to keep you oppressed, so to speak. Which is true. That the thing is, what do we take away from this? What do we do with this information? Do we take advantage of the system's weaknesses, or do we oppress the oppressor? Asta e întrebarea. Doamne ajută.
Romania is not any different.
We used
Save money, put it in the stock market. You never get your money back.
We all look up to the American
We
dream.
do
Is it all fake? I'm coming down to your book now because...
No, please let me finish, okay?
Okay.
You finished, bro. My man.
You never get your money back.
Yeah.
We all look up to the American dream. Is it all fake? I'm coming down to your book now because...
No, please let me finish, okay?
Măi, e David Lynch dacă ar fi investitor.
Okay.
Until you question what's already in your head, you will do what's already in your head.
Okay.
There is I don't know if people are Christian or not, but it's in the Bible it goes, the words become flesh.
Da, frate. Mare vorbă.
Go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, get out of debt, invest in the stock market, buy a house, buy a car. Until you question that.
Am un prieten care se împrumută să-și plătească datoriile. Asta înseamnă că folosește strategia Kiyosaki în mod corect? Nu. Trebuie să se împrumute ca să cumpere active care să-i facă profit. Nu e corect. E pe jumătate corect. His first finish in 34 years. Oh, man. De ce zicem în continuare aceeași frază? Ca să înțelegem că suntem proști aici în România.
You're hypnotized. You'll be a poor person all your life.
Okay. 6 very short questions. So, what would you choose between Apple or Tesla if you had the money to buy it?
What's that?
The companies. If you had the money to buy Apple or Tesla, what would you buy?
What a question. Astea le avea pregătite, dar nu știa că așa o să decurgă interviul ăsta. Îl distruge efectiv, îl mătură. Efectiv. Oh my wamo. Shinderu.
I just told you I don't invest in the stock market.
Efectiv.
But in companies, in
I wouldn't
businesses,
invest in either of them.
either of them.
No, because I don't get my money back. I want my money back.
Okay.
Ok, my bad, G.
Gold or Bitcoin?
Gold.
Fight or flight?
That's a stupid question.
Sometimes people that fight lose.
I mean, it is a stupid question, not gonna lie. I'm a level with you, Chief. That's a dumbass question.
So what? What's wrong with losing?
Okay.
Question what you've been taught, and you ask me superficial questions rather than why wouldn't I invest in Apple or Tesla? See, that's a more important question.
It is a more important question.
That's an open question. You can do what
But why wouldn't I invest in them?
because you don't get your money back.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm starting to learn.
Yes. I can make money much faster than Apple or Tesla. And I would use debt. I wouldn't use my money.
But do you think they use their money to grow?
Of course not. Look at Amazon, this guy Bezos, right? He's one of the richest men in the world.
Da, pupaia și p***a lui. Hai că am ajuns și la acest subiect de conversație. We made it. We fucking made it.
You think he pays any taxes?
Daci sau samurai? Era următoarea întrebare, dar n-am mai ajuns, n-am mai rezistat.
Amazon, this guy Bezos, right? He's one of the richest men in the world. Do you think he pays any taxes?
He doesn't even pay much profit to his investors.
Pentru că îl duce capul. Ai, vezi, noi proști. Noi plătim taxe ca proști.
Do you think Bezos became a billionaire paying taxes?
Wow. 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 Holy shit, măi. I don't think you can go around the world saying shit like this.
I wouldn't bet on that.
He doesn't pay taxes. Trump doesn't pay taxes. I don't pay taxes.
Da, știm.
So the question is, how do guys like us do it? Is the question you should be asking.
Because you're fucking sunteți ființe subumane. That's how you do it. Pentru că sunteți niște jeguri de oameni. Este foarte simplu. Când calci pe măta în mea ca să ai miliarde, da, reușești și nu plătești taxe. Bravo, felicitări.
Because the rich people make the rules.
We study different things. I wouldn't go to school.
I appreciate you for taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
putting up with me.
I appreciate you challenging people all the time through your interviews and your workshops and everything. I got so much out of your books, and I'm going to keep on reading. I'm not that smart. I'm not smart enough for that.
Please question what you've been taught.
I've been doing that, and for the past the past year, for example, I stopped saving money and putting money into a company instead of saving.
Măi, Buhnici, taci dracu din gură. Sincer acum. Ce p***a mea? Zici că ești... Cum îl cheamă pe ăla din Karate Kid? Măi, zici că ești Kung Fu Panda mea la maestru Shifu aici să-ți explice cum să faci să nu plătești și tu taxe. Ca să nu se ducă banii la oameni care au nevoie de ei. Măi, George, las-o dracu.
Into a personal account, let's say.
That's good. Making some changes. Congratulations.
Small changes.
Yes.
But I'm talking to a very large audience. We've been all taught to do the stuff you said. So they need to start somewhere.
And that's why I said challenge what you've been taught. Why would you go to school when you learn nothing about money? Why would you pay taxes?
That's a very tough question, and we have that issue. But
Da, vedeți că meu Buhnici realmente a fost surprins de această cunoaștere. Like, nu s-a mai gândit așa la problema asta. Chiar așa, frate. De ce aș merge la școală? Mie mi-a plăcut la școală. Mi-a plăcut să învăț în eseuri ca prostul, pe de rost. Doar ca să iau o notă să mi se promită că o să ajung cel mai bun în domeniul meu. Which didn't even happen. Da, mă rog. Ok.
But it's not just Romania, it's the worldwide. You see, please understand, it's not just Romania. You must think, today, if, people complain, I don't make enough money in Romania. Well, you have a cell phone, you can make money all over the world. You can't make money in dollars, yen, zlotnik, pesos, It's just limited thinking. If a person doesn't change what's inside their head, the actual thoughts running their brain, which are words, they'll never change. Mm-hmm. So the change begins when you question. Go to school, get a job, work hard, pay taxes, save money, get out of debt, and invest in the stock market. Until you question that one, nothing changes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you want to say anything about the new book?
Man, what a fucking cuck. Yeah, stai că-i zici și de carte. Hai să zic că ești de carte.
Well, Fake, my new book, Fake, is just that. It's how I don't use any money and how I don't pay any taxes. Because it's fake money, fake teachers, fake assets, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs. I don't touch any of that garbage.
And you're an honest
but
teacher.
You've been taught to do that. That's the question. Until that is challenged, you're going to think fake is fake.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kiyosaki.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Foarte bună gândire, foarte sănătoasă, bună pentru comunitate, bună pentru toată lumea. Just sell fake shit. Doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? Literally, who gives a shit? Important e să faci tu bani și să nu plătești taxe.